The knowledge revolution in new product development. Only 30% of new products succeed commercially today. But what if the difference between success and failure isn't just about engineering excellence or market fit, but how effectively teams capture, share, and leverage their collective knowledge? Welcome, innovators. I'm Catherine O'Shea, and this is a channel where you accelerate new product innovation and bring superior products to market faster and smarter than ever before. The knowledge crisis in product development. In my conversations with product leaders across manufacturing, three numbers keep coming up. First, only 30% of new products succeed commercially today. Second, engineering teams spend 20% of their time, that's a full day each week, just searching for information they need. And third, companies with strong collaboration are 5 times more likely to be high performers. These aren't just statistics. They reveal a critical truth about product development in 2025. The difference between success and failure isn't just about great engineering or market fit. It's about how effectively teams capture, share, and leverage product knowledge. Product development is in the midst of an AI revolution. For the past decade, I've been working with R&D teams to accelerate innovation through better knowledge management and communication. What's become increasingly clear is that we're witnessing a fundamental transformation in how products are developed and brought to market. The landscape of product development is shifting beneath our feet. Digital transformation, generative AI, global competition, and workforce evolution are converging to create both unprecedented challenges and extraordinary opportunities for innovation leaders. The pressure to accelerate innovation has never been greater. According to Proto Labs' 2024 Product Development Trends report, 53% of product developers report that they're bringing products to market faster than ever before, and 82% are continuously looking for ways to compress development timelines even further. What's particularly interesting is that economic uncertainty hasn't slowed this push for speed. The same report found that 58% of developers say economic conditions have minimal impact on their development pace. Innovation waits for no one, not even a challenging economy. Why does speed matter so much? First, it's about competitive advantage. When companies launch ahead of the competition, they don't just win early adopters, they win market share. Take Shark Ninja, for example. Their ability to rapidly develop and launch innovative consumer products has fueled their growth, helped them expand internationally, and made them a dominant player in the home appliance market. As their CEO puts it, their speed and innovation strategy are core to their success. But beyond competitive advantage, there's also an ROI impact. Research indicates that products launched on schedule can significantly boost profitability. A study published in Supply and Demand Chain Executive found that late product introductions can cost companies up to 50% of their anticipated revenues, especially in competitive industries like electronics. This underscores that timely market entry is crucial for securing the full financial potential of a product's lifecycle. So the takeaway here is clear. The companies that master speed win, but acceleration isn't just about working faster. It's about removing the friction points that slow teams down. And that brings us to the real challenge, knowledge management. Because if your teams can't find, share, and act on the right information at the right time, you're already behind, breaking down the knowledge barriers. Despite this imperative for speed, most organizations face significant bottlenecks in their development process. At the heart of these challenges is a knowledge management crisis. The average knowledge worker spends 20% of their time, that's a full day each week, just searching for the information they need or recreating information that already exists somewhere in the organization. For engineers and product developers, this translates to countless hours hunting through shared drives, email threads, and disconnected systems. There's also the growing challenge of tribal knowledge loss. An engineering manager at a global industry manufacturer recently told us, When our senior engineers retire, it's like a library burns down. With approximately 30% of manufacturing workers over 50 and approaching retirement, preserving their expertise has become critical. Silos remain another persistent barrier. A Deloitte study found that 83% of digital maturing companies leverage cross-functional teams, compared to just 55% of companies at early stages of digital development. Information trapped in departmental silos creates blind spots and duplicative work. Finally, complex approval and review processes create significant drag. A cognitive study of product development found that each handoff between functions introduces an average of a 4.5-day delay and increases the risk of information lost by 31%. Despite these challenges, forward-thinking companies are finding ways to dramatically accelerate development while maintaining quality. A leading consumer electronics manufacturer formed a multidisciplinary team for a new smartwatch, bringing together industrial designers, hardware and software engineers, supply chain managers, and marketers in a single location. This approach shortened their development cycle by 40% compared to their previous product, with team members reporting an improved knowledge sharing, eliminated rework, and accelerated decision-making. AI revolution, practical applications that work. Artificial intelligence is fundamentally changing how products are developed, yet adoption remains uneven across manufacturing sectors. According to Deloitte's 2025 Manufacturing Industry Outlook, 55% of industrial product manufacturers report already leveraging generative AI tools in some capacity, with over 40% planning to increase AI investments in the next 3 years. The financial commitment is significant. AWS Research Industry predicts that AI investment in manufacturing will reach $68.4 billion by 2032, growing at approximately 33% annually from current levels. However, implementation is still evolving. Across industries, only 37% of organizations had begun implementing generative AI as of late 2023, according to Industry Week research. Most manufacturers are taking a measured approach. 78% report their AI initiatives are part of a holistic digital strategy and subject to typical ROI discipline rather than standalone experiments. Why do some companies hesitate? The primary barriers are data quality issues, cited by 70% of manufacturers, integration challenges with legacy systems, and concerns about implementation costs. There's also a persistent misconception that AI requires massive data science teams or complete digital transformation before adoption can begin. The most successful manufacturers are targeting specific high-value AI applications rather than attempting wholesale transformation. 5 areas show particular promise. First, design optimization and iteration. By 2028, IDC predicts that 50% of large manufacturers will use generative AI to analyze engineering design archives and spark innovation for legacy products. Generative design algorithms are already helping companies reduce component weight by up to 22% while maintaining structural integrity. One aerospace supplier reported that generative AI-powered simulation enabled them to run nearly 50% more design iterations in the same development window. Second, knowledge capture and documentation. This addresses the critical challenge of preserving expertise as experienced workers retire. Manufacturers are using AI to create digital mentors that can answer technical questions, summarize documentation, and even generate procedural guides. Deloitte observes that manufacturers increasingly view generative AI as the way to retain the knowledge of retirees, capturing their expertise in AI systems for newer employees. Third, predictive maintenance and quality control. Computer vision AI now detects manufacturing defects with 99.4% precision, processing units in 3.2 seconds compared to 45 seconds for human inspectors. BMW's AIQX platform has improved quality control efficiency by 5 times while reducing the need for manual inspection. Fourth, customer insight analysis. AI-powered tools are transforming how manufacturers understand market needs. Pepsi used generative AI to analyze consumer feedback on Cheetos, leading to product adjustments that increased market penetration by 15%. Unilever partnered with an AI vendor to analyze 500,000 online reviews across 130,000 products, identifying specific gaps in their Dove portfolio that directly informed new product development. Finally, cross-functional collaboration enhancement. AI is breaking down silos by translating technical jargon, summarizing meetings, and facilitating knowledge sharing across teams. Salesforce has a GPT called Einstein that generates marketing copy that aligns with engineering constraints by analyzing technical documentation, reducing revision cycles by 33%. And of course, Narratize has product knowledge hubs that allow for cross-collaboration with marketing teams, R&D teams, product teams, enabling 40% faster speed through product development processes. Making AI work in practice. Successfully implementing advanced knowledge management with AI requires addressing several practical considerations. First is data quality and governance, the foundation for effective AI. 3/4 of manufacturers have increased spending on data lifecycle management to support their AI strategies. This means consolidating information from disparate sources, implementing consistent metadata standards, and ensuring data accuracy. Integrating with current systems is another critical factor. Rather than replacing current tools, the most successful implementations enhance them. For example, connecting AI knowledge systems with PLM platforms, CAD software, and collaboration tools creates a seamless workflow without disrupting established processes. Change management may be the most overlooked aspect of AI adoption. Nearly 75% of manufacturing executives cite attracting and retaining quality workforce as their top business challenge. Successful organizations position AI as augmenting human capabilities rather than replacing them. About 30% of industrial manufacturers plan to invest in AR/VR training to help workers effectively collaborate with AI systems. Making collaboration your competitive edge. Cross-functional collaboration has evolved from a nice-to-have to a strategic imperative. A recent McKinsey analysis found that organizations with high collaboration are 5 times more likely to be high-performing and enjoy 2 to 3 times higher employee engagement. These collaborative organizations bring products to market significantly faster while maintaining higher quality standards. This isn't just consultant rhetoric. It's becoming standard practice. The Project Management Institute reports that 71% of organizations now employ cross-functional teams to improve project outcomes, up from 65% just 2 years ago. In manufacturing specifically, this trend is even more pronounced, with 82% of companies reshaping their organizational structures to support better cross-functional collaboration. Why this surge in cross-functional work? Product complexity is a driving factor. Modern products frequently integrate mechanical components, electronics, embedded software, and cloud connectivity, requiring expertise across multiple disciplines. And as teams adopt agile Scrum workflows and shorter dev cycles are required, collaboration is key rather than passing it one by one in an old school waterfall style. Despite these benefits, significant barriers remain. Different functional areas often speak different languages, from marketing's customer-focused terminology to engineering's technical specifications to finance's ROI calculations. Cultural differences between departments, misaligned incentives, and physical or virtual separation all contribute to the challenge. Knowledge management as a strategic asset. At the heart of effective collaboration is knowledge management. How organizations capture, share, and leverage information. I just read an incredible study published in the Journal of Computer and Communications that found that knowledge management capabilities have a significant positive effect on innovation performance. The cost of poor knowledge management is substantial. Harvard Business Review analysis indicates that not sharing data across departments can cost companies up to $8,000 per day in inefficiencies. More significantly, knowledge silos lead to duplicated work, missed insights, and slower innovation cycles. Documentation quality directly impacts regulatory compliance and product safety. In the medical device sector, the FDA has increasingly cited documentation failures and warning letters, noting that poor technical documentation can lead to regulatory delays, non-compliance, product recalls, manufacturing inefficiency, and safety risks. Digital platforms have become essential for effective knowledge management. The transition from file sharing systems to comprehensive, living, breathing knowledge platforms enables real-time collaboration, preserves institutional expertise, and creates a single source of truth for product information. According to industry analyst HelpJuice, 82% of companies now recognize knowledge management technology as mission critical, not just as a productivity enhancement. Several practical strategies emerge from industry success stories. Co-location or virtual equivalents that bring together diverse functions together physically or through digital environments designed for seamless interaction. Shared digital workspaces with unified knowledge repositories. Standardized information architecture that makes knowledge accessible across functions. Regular cross-functional reviews at key development stages. And documentation systems that preserve context and decision rationales, not just specifications. For preserving institutional knowledge, leading organizations employ techniques like AI-powered knowledge capture from retiring experts, video documentation of specialized procedures, mentoring programs paired with digital knowledge transfer, structured storytelling capture to preserve insight behind technical decisions, and digital twin simulations that encode expert knowledge into operational systems. I love this example. The National Renewable Energy Lab's new facility is a modern innovation hub that is explicitly designed to provide opportunities for engineers, scientists, and industry partners to work together in shared labs and maximize collaboration and cross-functional innovation. This physical and digital integration accelerates the transition of discoveries to commercialization in ways that were impossible in siloed environments. So here's the path forward. Product development is at an inflection point. The companies pulling ahead aren't just investing in new tools, they're fundamentally rethinking how teams collaborate, how knowledge flows, and how decisions get made. When teams can quickly find the information they need, when knowledge flows freely across functions, when collaboration is seamless, innovation accelerates. At Narratize, our manufacturing customers are seeing development cycles compressed by 40%, product success rates double, and teams free to focus on true innovation rather than administrative overhead. But perhaps most encouraging is this. These improvements are achievable for any organization willing to make knowledge management and collaboration strategic priorities. The technology exists. The methods are proven. The question is no longer whether to transform, but how quickly you can begin. Does this resonate? If so, share this with a colleague or an innovation friend. And our team at Narratize would love to hear what's working for you. If you love learning about the latest insights in tech for new product innovation, be sure to check out narratize.com and explore our articles, state of the field reports, and try our AI for new product development platform. See you in the next one.